Ladies, it is such a huge pleasure to see both of you. My goodness. And to talk about Echo Valley, which I binged in. I mean, I couldn't. My husband was coming in trying to talk to me. I was like, no, you've got to leave me alone. I need to just see what happens here. Can you just sell it to me, first of all? For people that don't know what it is, for people that haven't seen it yet or seen any adverts for it, what's it about?
Okay, so the movie begins with my character, and when you first see her, you realize that she is really depressed. She's grief-stricken. She's lost her partner. She's struggling, trying to keep a farm afloat all by herself. She has a lot of economic pressure, and she's also dealing with a daughter that she loves very much who is struggling with addiction. So that's where we start, and then there's kind of a rainy, dark, scary night, and there's a knock on the door, and it's my daughter, played by Sweeney, and she's covered in blood, and she asks for help.
My goodness.
That's where we start.
Yeah. And you're Claire.
I'm Claire.
You struggle with addiction. You are a nightmare daughter.
I know.
I have two girls. Like this is like a horrific vision into my future.
Right.
I'm
Obviously.
sorry.
Oh, no.
It's terrifying. But I mean, I loved it. And that portrayal of a mother-daughter relationship felt so real to me. And I enjoyed watching it so much. I mean, how well did you guys know each other before you started filming? And how did you
Not at
bond?
all.
No,
we'd never
it was
met.
the first time we ever met.
Yeah.
That's incredible. How did you, I mean, obviously I know you're actors, but how did you establish that bond that I could see so clearly on screen?
I mean, Julianne she's such an incredible, kind human being, and I could really just feel like her motherly, nurturing, just love just oozing out of her.
It was pretty easy. I mean, we met, I think the first time we were with the director and we were just talking about the characters, and Sydney really struck me as being incredibly self-possessed and really available and emotionally astute and ready to work, you know? I mean, so I think we formed a partnership. We understand this relationship. We know how profound a mother-daughter relationship is. I think we're both committed actors, and it was just easy. We were kind of both there right away, building it together.
What was the atmosphere like on set? Was it a long shoot? Like, did you have a chance to kind of hang out and do stuff in between, or was it bang, bang, bang?
We didn't really have a bunch of time to hang out, but because we were just filming on this farm, it still felt like a community, and we were all in between takes and setups. We would sit and talk.
Yeah, but there wasn't, I mean, we worked really, really quickly.
Yeah.
And kind of blew through everything. But it was, I don't know, it was a really committed and interesting group of people, I found. And so
everyone loved what they were doing.
Yeah, so we kind of, we bonded all really quickly.
Sydney, you've talked about the importance of kind of portraying an addict accurately. Tell me a little bit about the preparation that you did to enable you to do that.
So the director, Michael Pierce, he put me onto a YouTube series of this guy that interviewed a bunch of addicts and homeless people that lived on Skid Row. And there were like hundreds of videos that I found, and I would just sit there and watch hours and hours of it and study different people's mannerisms and listen to their stories and just kind of take different pieces of different people and find ways to incorporate it into Claire's life.
Amazing. I mean, do you feel a responsibility to kind of portray that accurately? We've seen a lot of addicts portrayed on screen, and obviously everyone's journey is different, everyone's story is different. But I would imagine that you wanted to do that tale justice.
No, it's a very heavy subject matter, and everybody has their own personal story of someone that either is close to them that's dealing with it or they've personally dealt with it. So I definitely felt the weight of making sure that I put a lot of thought into Claire.
How did you both decompress at the end of a day? Because you're telling quite a dark story. How did you sort of leave that behind and shake it off and move on?
I like to take a bath and do a puzzle.
What kind of puzzle?
Even all, you know, and
like a jigsaw puzzle.
No, in the New York Times there are all these word games. There's like connections,
Love connections.
Wordle, spelling bee. That's my jam. Yeah, that's what I'm doing at night.
Did you get into this as well?
I did not. I go on walks with my dog. So usually I have to get home. And
What kind of dog have you got?
So Tank is a mutt. She's a rescue she's a mix of everything. And then Sully is a German Shepherd. So I got my hands full.
That's amazing. Do you listen to podcasts on long walks?
I don't.
You're just in your head.
I listen to nature.
That's incredible. I am obsessed with connections. I've got like
It's
a
the
WhatsApp group with my
best.
friends, and we
You
send each
do?
other our like scores every day.
Wait,
and,
so
like,
what is
It's
this?
it's
so
a great
good.
game, and what's cool about the game is it has a point of view. Somebody is writing the game. It's like so it's like you have to find the 4 words that relate to one another, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's really obscure, and sometimes it's really obvious, but it's it's a fun game,
that's
right?
cool.
It's really,
Yeah.
and they always kind of try and trick you. So they will
Yeah.
have like, there'll be 2 things you're like, oh yeah, that mixes.
Those go
and-
together, yeah.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I really recommend it.
Yeah, and
I'll
then you have
check
to
it out.
check, and then you have to check the degree of difficulty to find out if you're just like it was an easy one that you got, or and then sometimes it's really hard, and you're like, hey, that wasn't hard for me, but then you have these days where you're stumped.
Yeah, I have date. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that you love this, Julianne. This makes me love you even more. I cannot tell you my obsession with that. And I am also a dog mum, so I love that you have dogs as well. That is incredible. So, I mean, obviously, this is now out in the world. You're doing a lot of press talking about it. What's that process like? Because I always find it fascinating. You guys are obviously on set. You have this really intense kind of relationship when you're filming, and then you go off and you do different things, and then you come back. Is it nice to kind of be able to be back together and chat about it?
It's very nice, but it's also challenging because we don't remember anything.
I know. I always feel really bad.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
like, oh man, I don't remember anything.
Exactly,
at all.
especially this job because we were shut down by the strike. So we actually shot the bulk of the movie 2 years ago, and then came back a year later to do the last couple of weeks
Yeah.
and some of the stunt stuff. And so when for all of us, Fiona Shaw was saying this the other day too. She's like, "What happened? I don't remember." It's really true.
I know it's really hard whenever you have to do press before you see the movie. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to answer anything correctly.
That's right.
You can just like talk generally about like themes and
Right.
yeah, it was great. It was a vibe. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I can't imagine. I forget what I did like last week, let alone I did 2 years ago. That's incredible. I mean, you both had amazing things coming up. Can you just tell me a little bit about other things that you've got coming up in the near future? I mean, Julianne, what are you up to at the moment, and what are you filming?
I just finished a movie with Jesse Eisenberg. It's actually a musical, and it's about a woman who joins a community theater and kind of goes into it really, really fully, very, very deeply. But it's so funny, and the music is great, and Jesse's amazing.
I
so-
love him. He and I have the same birthday.
Do
We always
you?
yeah, exactly the same day in the same year. So we always bond over
Wait,
that.
when's your birthday?
October 83.
Okay, amazing.
I just love that, and
I think that's so
we like
great.
talked about it when we were on air, and it was
He's
yeah.
the best.
I just
right?
love
He's
him.
so smart, so funny. I did his first movie, so it was called When You Finish Saving the World, which nobody saw.
I don't think I have seen
So
that. I have
you
to
ha-
confess,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
sure
you
it was
have seen
wonderful.
Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't.
Anyway, so it was great to work with him again.
Oh, how lovely!
Yeah.
And Sydney, you're playing a boxer. I was reading in
I
this
am.
incredible, and you put all this effort into training, and it sounded incredible.
I did
So-
Christy Martin. It'll be coming out this fall.
Amazing.
And then I also have another movie called Housemaid, based off of a book that will be coming out. And I'm in the middle of filming season 3 of Euphoria.
My God, did I read that you haven't had a holiday since last April? I think I saw that.
But I feel like that wasn't that long ago.
Everyone laughs at me at work because I take loads of holidays, but I'm like, you are like the anti-me. Then you
I
do-
love working.
yeah.
It makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would I want to be anywhere else?
And I guess you get to fly all over the world.
I get to
and
travel. I get to meet incredible people. I get to learn things constantly.
that's
love
really
it.
nice. What a great attitude. We love having you in the UK. Do you guys? I mean, you have to say yes, right? But do you love being here? Like,
Oh,
do you
I
enjoy?
do. I do.
Yeah.
What's your favourite bit about Britain?
Oh gosh. The city, I think I love London. It's such a beautiful place to be. There's so many parks. It's so easy to walk around. I love that it doesn't feel congested. I love Manhattan where I live, but it's tight. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's like everyone's kind of pressed in. In London, I feel like you have a little space to breathe.
No, I love walking everywhere.
Yeah.
The parks are beautiful. My brother and I we walked through the park like 2 weeks ago, and it was the cutest thing ever.
Your brother's here?
Yeah, my little brother's in the Air Force. He's stationed out here.
I didn't know that. We keep
Yeah.
surprising each other.
I
this
know.
morning.
So I
Yeah.
actually come here quite often to go see him.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
Do you get people coming up to you in London and people wanting to chat to you and
Yeah.
Yeah,
people
everyone's
nice?
so nice here.
I was
Yeah,
going to say
everyone's-
people are mainly
everyone's so
respectful.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really friendly. It's great.
That's lovely. Well, ladies, it's such a huge pleasure to talk to both of you. I urge everybody to watch Echo Valley. It's out on Apple TV Plus on Friday. And huge congratulations to both of you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank
Nice
you.
to talk to you.
Thank you.